ครับสวัสดีครับน้องๆนักศึกษาอีกครั้งนะครับแล้วก็ผู้ที่สนใจครับวันพฤหัสที่28กุมภาพันธ์2562ครับก็หยิบหนังสือนะครับที่เขียนแล้วก็พิมพ์นะครับหัวข้อคือ7ปีในอเมริกาของอาจารย์กุ๊กแล้วก็ไปเจอบทความนะครับที่เขียนนะครับไว้มีบทสัมภาษณ์อาจารย์กุ๊กในหัวข้อเรียนอย่างไรให้ไปนอกครับก็เป็นหนังสือแนะนำนักศึกษาต่อเนื่องรุ่นนะครับใหม่ก็ตั้งแต่ปี 2000 นั่นแหละครับก็เลยดึงตัวนี้มาพิมพ์ซ้ำอีกทีหนึ่งครับจริงๆก็มีซีดีนะครับที่เป็นไปให้เขาพิมพ์แต่เพิ่นโน้ตบุ๊กนะครับซีดีเล่นไม่ได้อย่างนี้แหละนะครับวิศวะไม่รู้ว่าใช้งานเยอะหรือว่าไม่รักษาของก็ไม่รู้นะครับเพื่อให้เป็นลักษณะของ 2 in 1ความหมาย 2 in 1คืออะไรครับก็คือหมายถึงว่าก็ลองมาดูนะครับว่าการตอบคำถามนะครับของอาจารย์กุ๊กให้กับนักศึกษาเนี่ยหนึ่งก็คือดูซิว่าอาจารย์กุ๊กอธิบายไว้ไงแล้วเพื่อเรียนรู้ภาษาอังกฤษไปด้วยกันนะครับผมจะพูดช้าๆแล้วกันนะครับก็ผมจะพูดเป็นภาษาอังกฤษแล้วกันนะครับเราจะได้เรียนรู้ภาษาอังกฤษไปด้วยก็เลยพูดถึงว่า2 in 1ครับแล้วก็จะสังเกตเห็นว่าบางครั้งผมก็จะสะดุดถึงแม้เรียนที่อเมริกามา7 ปีนะครับแต่ว่ามาอยู่เมืองไทย20 ปีแล้วไม่เคยได้พูดนะครับมีแต่อ่านหนังสือก็บางอย่างก็จะลืมนะครับซึ่งอาจจะช้าไปบ้างนะครับโอเคinterviewer cooks the topics how to start to go aboard นะครับ aboard A B O A R D นะครับ and then let's start with the first question where do you study for undergrad what program and what is your GPA I study undergrad at Sinakrin Travi Road Prasan Mid in physics major science department with their GPA 2.85. The reason I choose major in physics because it's very challenging, and then is the fact about our nature. That is the fundamental of our study and for to do research in the future. The subject that study is about nuclear physics, quantum, electromagnetics, and etc. This is the fundamental to make us to use or to be advantage in the future in our industry. We need these fundamentals to solve problems for the education or the fundamental we're going to use that to do research in the future. How you are studying undergrad? I have very strong intention to study. I want to continue my study to a graduate program or master degree. So I prepare myself when I was sophomore or a second year student I share my time, to study for 80% and another 20% for activities. Why I study at the undergrad level, I have to face many problems. Even about our study, but I start from solving problem by myself, and then go to talk to my friends or my professor. You go to study for master degree and PhD in USA. How? After I graduate, I make decision to take exam to study master degree at Chulalongkorn University, majoring in physics science department, and focus the research on a superconductor. It took 3 years. I still have strong intention to open the world wider by going study abroad. I'm very interested in US because I got many influence from USA in the term of movies, news, images, and technologies of USA. And that's just lucky because that's our, I call it to be a golden era for a student who want to go to study abroad, because the government give more than 300 scholarships. I choose a scholarship for to study master degree and PhD, majoring in microelectronic processing, which is to study integrated circuit technology, or very small electronic circuit. And the scholarship will good for 5.5 years, and can choose to study in any academic institutions. I think I'm very lucky to get the scholarship from Thailand to study abroad. If I did not get the scholarship, I probably have no chance to go to study abroad, because that's a very high cost. You should study at the Rochester Institute of Technology because you choose by yourself or because the scholarship. I choose to study at RIT by myself because there's the program in microelectronic, and that's very good in USA at that time. And sorry, Rochester is the third biggest city in New York State. That's not very big, and the cost of living is not so high. The city is close to giant Ontario Lake and not far from Toronto, Canada, or is about 2 hours drive. In conclusion, in general, This is the perfect in the term of education and environment. How did you prepare before you go to study over there? I study English more, preparing to take TOEFL test at the time to meet the minimum requirement from the university. Beyond that, I also read newspaper, watching media, entertainment in English. It took about 7 months, and then it got accepted from universities. After I went to USA, environment forced me to take any knowledge, both education and English, to use, but feeling still not enough. Have to force myself to learn faster as ever used to be. There were challenges, tired, but in general, I enjoyed. It's take about more than 1 year for me to adapt myself over there. For people who preparing to go to study abroad, the best way to prepare is spend time to study English. Don't have any gap in the term of the timing. The first step you have to pass is that to take exam and get the TOEFL score, and the next step still have to learn much more. In conclusion, try to compare each day to see if you learn and work are more than yesterday, or you said you have to compare between today and yesterday. You have any problem or to communicate in English or not? And do you think English is very necessary? How much is necessary to go to study abroad? Well, when I just arrived there, English is a very big problem. To listen professor in the class, because there are some professor over there speak so fast and low voice. They talk very low, and it's hard to understand. I got the knowledge or understanding, from professor about 30%, and another 70% I have to study by myself. Beyond that, a very beginning, I took the tape that I record from the class to listen at the apartment. Total is about 300 classes. Otherwise, we will have a problem, because there's some knowledge I cannot get from the textbook. I have to get it from professor themselves. because the program that I study, 50% of uh, my study is come from laboratory and doing research. But later on, my English is getting better by stopping by uh, to talk to professor and watch television. At this point, many people probably love it. I myself, love it as well. In conclusion, understanding English resolves us to do something else more. If we don't understand in class, we have to work hard. We have to work harder because we need to spend time reading that are missing from the class. You study master degree. How do you study and how long it take? Well, first, I would like to refer to the program first. Master degree over there will take about 1 to 2 years. The study plan will be divided from professor or advisor in the first year. In the first year, we will spend time to study in class, and after that, you're going to spend time to do research, which in general, not really, more than 1 year. The class that you register, you will have homework every week. I will solve problem by myself first, and if it takes too much time, I will get a guideline from professor. To discuss with their classmates, yes, sometimes have to do that, but not a lot. I really trust professor in the term of give me the correct guidelines, and then I also get another knowledge. If you're facing a problem, you go to people for help, and that is the working style of people over there, which is the working style that very smart, more than you keep the problem by yourself. Okay ครับนั่นทั้งหมดก็ตะกุกตะกักหน่อยหนึ่งนะครับจริงๆก็คือผมพยายามจะแปลตามที่ผมเขียนลงไปนะครับแต่ถ้าผมพูดโดยที่ไม่ต้องตรงกับคำพวกนี้ก็คงจะเร็วหน่อยครับลองดูแล้วกันครับแล้วก็จะมีซีรีส์อื่นตามมาอีกครับโอเค thank you Oops